Hey guys, remember this beauty I got from our local camera swap meet for $35? For the most part, the camera is in excellent condition. It has some, little bit of shiny rot marks here, but the reason why it's 35 is because, this glass is broken here. It feels fine. I can't tell it's broken. It's cracked, but I can't feel it. It's fine. The most worst of all is this viewfinder glass is a there you go. There you go. Broken. But I can look through it still and focus. So it's not too much of a problem. It's just that my peripheral vision, it's a slightly blurry towards the corner, toward the side that, the glass is broken. But other than that, it's fine. So I was thinking, maybe I can find a parts body with this style, well, I should say this style camera, plastic, kind of, not plastic, but like a, what should I say? Not the, the traditional SLR cameras with dials and stuff. To open these guys up, mainly I just need a screwdriver. So I figured I can take the top off, the top cover, and then find a parts body and replace the glass, the viewfinder glass. So that was my plan. The camera works fine. I shot a roll through it, no problem. So I bought this parts body from Portland, Oregon. It had triple E air. That is, every time you try to take a picture, it just show up here, it says EEE, and you cannot take any pictures. The camera doesn't fire. So I found a person's YouTube video to show how to clear this air. So I did that. Mainly, it's kind of easy actually. All I had to do was take out. There's one screw. If I take the lens off. There's one screw up here, and then there's two here, and then loosen these two off the side, but don't take the lock out. Then the front plate comes out. Then using a magnet somewhere right up here to magnetize something. That's all I did. Anyway, so I was able to fix it, and now shoots fine. And it's the other thing. I paid $20 on this camera, but had to pay $15 on shipping. So it's another $35 camera basically. Is somebody tried to fix here? The thing with the T90 is the battery holder is kind of fragile. So on this one, right here, it broke, and the person tried it only before, tried to fix it with a really bad glue, and I cleared out the glue and tried to fix it with Gorilla Glue, and it looks like that didn't work. See, it still opened up, but I mean it works fine. It's it's really just hold the battery in place. Anyways, so this is the parts camera that I fixed. So I have a problem now because I'll deal with this later. I can't use it as a parts camera anymore. I mean, the camera shoots, works fine. I would hate to waste the camera just to take the viewfinder glass. I mean, I suppose I can swap them now. This camera is, since it's better condition, but it's almost no point, for in terms of taking pictures. It's just fine as is. I'm not a collector, so I like my camera that works and I can shoot with it, right? So my hunt for parts camera continued, and I found this one. This is from KEH. I got it for I think it's $24 as is. But the problem is this one is, it came out of the box, everything works fine. The only thing this one I had to fix is back to this camera holder, I mean the battery holder, is that it broke here. it's fine here, but it broke here. So all I had to do is super glue this to the lid, so that way when I pull the battery, open this this lock here, I can pull all 4 batteries out. When I first got the camera, I can get this cover out and the rest of the holder stuck in the camera, so I had to get it out. So another thing that I fixed after I got it is the dial here. When I first got it, the number doesn't change as rapidly. I think it's just due to, you know, maybe it hasn't been used for a long time or something. I don't know. So all I did is just exercise this a little bit, you know, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe I was hoping, you know, there's might be contacts in there and cleared it. So now it's fine. See how fast it is? So it works fine. So darn it. At this point, I feel like I just cannot find a parts body for T90. So, but I still want to have a somewhat, you know, decent body. I mean, they are decent. Don't get me wrong. So this is probably my mistake. I bought this one. So this one from KEH in excellent condition for $160, I think. The only thing this camera has that, I mean, overall the condition is definitely better than all the other 3. But I have to say this as is body is pretty good, and the $35 one is pretty good. And it has the rubber eye cup. I don't really care for, but it's here. In fact, I really don't like these because taking the camera in and out of the bag, sometimes you pull that out or they go missing or something. I much prefer ones that, you know, don't have the eye cup. It doesn't bother me, so it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, we have a problem. I guess I have a problem. I wanted 1 Canon T90. I end up with 4. So yeah, so I think I'm done with Canon T90 for a while. It's a lot of T90s. Personally, with my limited experience with the T90, I do prefer these over the Canon F1 original I have. That's because the Canon F1, the 2 camera bodies that I had pleasure to play with, they both had some focusing error issues. Like focusing error, I mean, you know, if with the lens wide open, like a 50mm f1.4, and I cannot get nail focus with a split image. But when I check the Infinity, they do line up, so kind of frustrating. With these T90, seems like that had been improved. All 4 of them, well, all 4 except one actually. This one, the parts body from Oregon. The other 3, they have the split image focusing screen, and this guy has the graded line architecture focusing screen. I'm kind of getting hangover the architecture one, especially shooting with a wide angle like the Canon 28mm. I can actually use the entire screen to focus. I really appreciate these other 3's split image on the 50mm lens. Works great. So I would recommend the T90 over the Canon F1. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.